and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name's Carmen, and today we're going to do a reading for Aries. Let's call in spirit with some wind chime time. I'm giggly because there's a cat here.
Hi, Mr. Hambone. Come here.
He's our special guest for today. He thinks that in your future you have a lot of abundance. Alright, let's get serious. Aries, I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm being drawn to the Jack-o'-lantern tarot. So we will start there. And let's see. What do we have? We got 2 pentacles. More so in the reverse. I feel like somebody is putting down something they don't need so they don't have to feel like they're juggling. Let's get Aries. We're moving to smoother waters after a period of difficulty, so there could be some travel or even a move in your future. Otherwise, it's potentially a change in your work. Something's going to get easier. 5 of Swords. There was a feeling of defeat here pertaining to being able to heal from a situation that you felt was blocking your abundance. So there was an ending that was really difficult to move past for you. It was a struggle in terms of the emotions that you were dealing with from this, and it made it really difficult for you to work towards, you know, the life that you wanted, the finances that you wanted, the job that you wanted. But there's fast movement here for you, Aries. Something's changed. You've done something that has helped you move to the top of the Wheel of Fortune. I think it's, yeah, exactly. Putting down burdens. There were things that you were worried about, things that you were trying to address, perhaps for others in your life, that you've put down. That's not mine. That is not something that needs to be bothering me. There may have been a shift in your thinking or the words that you choose, the music that you listen to. There is a significant shift here in the energy. There's an effort to move away from things that have been toxic, people that have been dishonest or disloyal, or people that would play mind games or even steal. I get the sense there were 3 major things that you worked hard to leave behind so that you could make your life easier or better. Another 3 of Cups. This could have been 3 people, or we have somebody here who has been able to keep up the good fight because of 3 people in particular that have been rooting for them. Yeah, I think you have a close, or rather like a small social circle, and those people that you do trust, you trust very well, or implicitly. So we have hidden energy of the 4 of Cups. There's something here that's been bothering you, or something that maybe you're unaware of that could impact your happiness pertaining to somebody being rejected. There's heartbreak here. Somebody could be currently trying to heal from this heartbreak, or somebody has recently done so. Because the 3 of Swords is in the upright, I believe it's still a work in progress. Somebody is getting downloads in their dreams to help them through this healing process. Messages from somebody. Messages from somebody that maybe at times was a good influence and somebody at times that was less so. Because I feel like this Queen of Cups was kind of like rotating. She's under the Ace of Pentacles. So this is somebody that has a lot of love to give and a lot of wisdom. We have the King of Wands in the reverse. There's been a block in terms of creativity or action. Somebody felt like they didn't have the ability or the tools or maybe even the hope to move forward, and that's been let go. Now we have somebody who's in this chariot mode, ready to move forward and moving fast. There are plans that are kind of getting in the way. There's a need to address the details on something that you've been doing, Aries, that's helped you put these burdens down. There's a need to protect yourself. So there's some risk you're trying to mitigate against. This planning that you're doing is very important. You may need to get advice from somebody else that you respect in matters like these, because we've got that owl up above. Ace of Swords. This is clarifying the Seven of Swords. I feel like this means you see the truth now, Aries. Either you've been advised or you have witnessed it. You now know what is standing in the way of the new beginning you've been working towards. You've been slowly working to address those things, getting to a place where you feel more comfortable so that you can, like, take off. Make that new beginning happen. I feel like part of it is tied to this healing. You know there's healing that needs to happen, for example, before you dive into a long-term relationship, and that may be what you're addressing here. We've got the Five of Pentacles. This Queen of Cups could be somebody who is ostracized or not currently accepted in your social circle. And there may be some hot or coldness to your communication. Like you may have a really good chat one day and then not talk for like 8 weeks. But whenever you do talk, it feels to me like it gives inspiration, either creatively or on what your plans are that you're working to finalize. We're going to continue with the Morgan Greer. If this is resonating, go ahead and give me a like or a subscribe. In the right time, you have victory. You may have felt like it's a long battle, Aries, but you are doing the things that you need to clear out the obstacles that have been standing in your way so that you no longer have that. You've been diligent. You haven't given up. You maybe felt like you did, but you still got back into it. You may have had a mother, a sister, an aunt, a grandmother, someone feminine that has helped keep you on track, keep you from getting bored with the mission, or stay focused and pursue this new truth. I think this is also about accept that there had been negative things you were saying about yourself that you needed to cut out. You needed to focus on showing yourself the kind of love that you want someone else to give you, because that's how you attract what you deserve, what you want, right? That higher level of love is going to be easier for you to find when you have already shown it to yourself, kind of shined up that rough exterior, right? So we have the sun. I feel like you've been working really hard to reclaim your happiness after a period of depression or disappointments, frustration, anger. And what has helped you are periods of introspection or something that you've been working really hard on that maybe has helped you create a business or do something a little bit more creative. And you're approaching mastery on this. This has given you some form of independence, but also possibly resulted in a little bit of a sacrifice in terms of your social life or how close you feel to others. So we have the Five of Cups coming out sideways. The challenge here for you has been moving past a sorrow or a regret from the past so that you can focus on the opportunities that still remain. Actually, kind of feeling the Kipper. I don't know why. What else do we have for Aries, please? Expectation. So there were expectations placed upon you that were burdens, and you have been slowly working to address those to make sure that the only burdens you're actually carrying around are the ones that you're actually responsible for. You don't need to be worrying about other people's shit because you want to focus on your own journey. There might be things going on around you. There may be health concerns. There may be divorces. There may be, illnesses. Whatever it is, I think I already said that. There's definitely issues around you, but that can't stop you from focusing on what you're meant to do. And you're realizing it's really important for you to be putting in the time and effort that you need in order to move forward, right? Because this despair, this period of sorrow for you is over, and you know now you have the tools to bring about this ability to move past what has happened. There have been improvements in your health. There may have been challenges, but you are working through those and improving upon it. You may have recently started drinking more water, quitting cigarettes, getting into working out. And again, I feel like we're changing our thought patterns here. All right, we're going to get a little bit of insight into your future with the Zodiac fortune telling cards, and then we'll call it a day. What else do we have for Aries, please? Ooh. Did you see that one get rejected? All right, a relative is or will be ill but will recover. Well, I did say illness twice for a reason, I guess. Don't put too much concern into this. You do have somebody that will recover here. You have genius thoughts which should be carried through. Aries, come on now. You got shit you're supposed to be creating, things you could be starting, things you could be inventing. I think you're already working on it. You have big ideas which you must carry out. This is definitely the theme. You have something you're supposed to be doing with your life, and I feel like you're on the brink of it, the cusp. You're about to dive into the deep end here. The one who cares for you is anxious for a letter. There's somebody here you're supposed to be communicating with that maybe it's been a while, maybe you've been holding yourself back, maybe you've been a little bit too busy working on this project or idea that you have. There's somebody here who needs to hear from you. All right, I hope this helps, Aries, and that you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for your support.